You understand? It is a anyo da manu who said no cranny any here, ye cannot crano, nesse anyo da, that's fine. We visit this country. It is super to do a drink chamba. Never corner nim deal with him, also soon him deal with 24 dear bra, near you know, oh my God. Today we are going to celebrate Nana Opoku-Agyeman. In fact, Nana Opoku-Agyeman is confirmed and official, say, or you're the running mate to President Mahama. 2024 election year Babekwe, Mami Wenebobo, President Mahama, the Chidom. Near Cow say, Power Specialist Eba Hospital for Asfiasne, near the program at the Bremo, Power Specialist Eba Hospital for some countries, Unmobia compound in the minimum, Unmobia compound in the minimum etetino, Ubia fibroid etetino, Ubia hepatitis B, and sciatica etetino. Father Power Specialist Eba Hospital, or better at the amount. Would you know Kwan Beye, a Beko Mbium, continue her, your for her last stop. Now, but anyway, TV no so no friend number ni sisi a mo a mo hwe Facebook no ene mo a mo hwe TV no numbers the ene was no of Power Specialist Eba Hospital for Chakwan Joma Chakwan na yetrete from akọ ayi atakwade we Energy Estate sanso na Kumasi of Yase just opposite the Jasper filling station na enkrahasensu no ye wo kwabenya usubesi o power bus stop ufu pokua se kwa onisani faso ufu Kwamedia so by Onisa Bunkum. So okay, thank you very much and welcome to the program. All right, and I'm a Clinton. So Atnas Clinton, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. God bless. And how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Okay, thank you very much. And once again, pay tribute to your brother. Say Nyakopo e man honya de na omeka yensa ohene.
Ohene baby a wo bia Mr. Nyakopo se o ma honya de ni tim beka yensa next week ni enye dwumade fefefe.
All right, thank you very much. Or keep your messages coming. Go Facebook to see facebook.com/KessbenFM. Facebook and I say Kessben TV program be here. But today we are going to yebefa kwabisua National Democratic Congress ebetimi aje aboa ama Nana Opoku-Agyeman obetimi abranding here. Enya meme and I may bet how to brand Nana Opoku-Agyeman. But me so me chere madwene eti yebeka story be near they are connected Nana Opoku-Agyeman and see how the NDC will brand the woman beyond the womanhood or your bar and all that. We'll talk about it. But it is not confirmed that Nana Opoku-Agyeman is the running mate of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And before that, Nana Opoku-Agyeman defied all odds upon the prophecy that came in the voter region. And then confirm some of Dr. Yao Obeda Samoa and some of say we speak against the party if John Mahama Nana Opoku-Agyeman as a running mate. I feel Osaka Bium as a man within the region the other time and to speak against it. And of course, former Adentar MP Kojo Edu Asare also Kokotna Yeferes Asempa FM Ekasema Meno choice ultimately more NDC and all that. And of course, a prophet of National Democratic Congress also so called voter region Ekokokoye Yeferes a crusade, and he said something serious about the choice of Nana Opoku-Agyeman, and I said the running mate of National Democratic Congress. There, share that video. No? Just about 15 seconds, we'll come back and pay tribute to Nana Opoku-Agyeman. How Nana Opoku-Agyeman's spirit and everything defy us, and now she's being chosen as the running mate of National Democratic Congress. The prophecy that came said, so we choose Nana Opoku-Agyeman, NDC will remain in opposition, they will lose. Let's go and watch that video again.
I told them that if they don't change the woman, they will lose the election. Me, I don't lie. And today, I am repeating it. If he does not choose Leslie Mensah Tamaklo, the Voltarian, just as God has said, NDC will lose the election again, and they will become like this.
That is a prophet or support to National Democratic Congress, and was saying that Leslie Mensah Tamaklo was the man and President Mahama to repair the damage that MPP are doing our votarian. How NDC MPP are advancing in order also to keep President Rawlings, the late President Rawlings, the legacy going in the National Democratic Congress. But before that, that's all. What defiling us, Nyakupo Shawan was shot the favor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Nana Opoku-Agyeman or to about Commander Edna Eguafo. Yes, that is where the constituency or yeah, former education minister where President Mahama's administration from 2013 to 2017. And of course, no say vice chancellor at my Cape Coast University of Cape Coast. So Nana Opoku-Agyeman, that is that. So over the weekend, and Nana Opoku-Agyeman yakopa no ho entoma na in some kind we shap mameno as compared to Nana Opoku-Agyeman in the year 2020. There's a massive difference. Mami na niya yedini. I'm telling you, na niya yedini. And the jobs now all tutubano. I'm telling you, say it continues like this. I'm gonna make a choice. Say the NPP will have a lot of work to do. I'm telling you by fact. Because Nana Opoku-Agyeman was sorry waka. Nana Opoku-Agyeman is telling Ghanaians say the Nana Opoku-Agyeman 2020. No, it is not the Nana Opoku-Agyeman that we know today. The woman is now a political animal in court. Let's go and watch the APSA what happened and Nana Opoku-Agyeman, some of the jobs are opportunity. Your friend say the Electoral Commission and the National and the NPP. Let's go and watch and we'll come back and pay tribute to Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Then after I will tell you a story, a history. Our NPP mu ye de be connected to Nana Opoku-Agyeman MPC betimi ama mameno do a certain level. Okay, we from Nana Frimpong Ziega. Keep your messages coming. Go to Facebook. But before that, let's go and watch some of the jobs of Nana Opoku-Agyeman. The near dini or to be the man, the EC, and of course, a new patriotic party. Let's go and watch it and come back.
We are not in orders. We are not in ordinary times. This is not news. Some of us have been around for a while and have experienced the to and fro of politics in Ghana. But never have we experienced the levels of greed, unbridled arrogance, unrestrained impunity, sheer dishonesty, bad-faced hypocrisy, incompassion, as displayed by this incumbent government over the past 6 years and more. Check the details in our history. Electoral Commission, I address you directly. It is in the national interest and in your own interest to make transparent what has been and is going on in your establishment. The truth will not be suppressed. You cannot be so independent as to disregard the people who validate your existence. It does not happen anywhere. Easy. A word to the wise is in Ase North.
Kessben 92.9 FM.
This administration has all but given up. Whereas they will not consult, they will not engage, they will not review. Woman Ethiopia. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters.
Yes, that is Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Nania diye pa, and I'm telling you, say, okay, the Ziega stake, our team in Nano. Let's pay tribute to Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Let's pay tribute to her. All right, thank you very much. That is Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Go to Facebook right now. What is your take on Nana Opoku-Agyeman as a new and as a running mate to President Mahama? And of course, Courtney is Sema Yababe Kan Hasim. Koreko Kwacha Wadjune Efafa ho. Yabaken Kan Edia Mouse. All right, make I will say Enche Ziega stake will have 1 year. Then we celebrate the 1 year in the Grand Star. So just what I'll give you that news. Okay. Now, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, enye. Na, yaje bibia wie no. videos and conform share na no pokwajiman any sanom and say jabs are all toto now she speech no maki no speech ni do. I'm telling you say one of the best speeches are some of us ye di politics yati edia free oba why ye politician honestly speaking, but speech a catchy mixed reaction and conform say oh no it's something that she was just doing to woo people. ABC is a 9-day wonder, ABC blah 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 blah, that is fine. But this is my take. I think that National Democratic Congress needs to brand this woman above say Oyo Oba, above say Nano Pokwajiman say Oyo Oba anti, and I say no maybe see above what happened at the APSA, the lectures and I say speech no make here. They should rebrand the woman above that. Now I'm going to tell you a story to connect to Nano Pokwajiman and see how the NDC can also help the woman to become a complete politician. Okay, let's start the journey with chasing elephant into the bush. Chasing elephant into the bush quickly. We don't have time today. That's a chasing elephant into the bush. In the year 2008, there was year 2008. Year Tuaba no, and a New Patriotic Party lost the election. That was fantastic. They lost the election. So Omulusu election year, the party set up a committee to investigate adequate map MPP Elusie. People were saying that when you go to Ashanti region, there was a decongestion, any buses President Kofor Baye, Wama driver for Sika Afei, Wakwakwate driver's court, all that a whole lot, and that is that. Then after the election, this is Dr. Atta Kennedy. Dr. Atta Kennedy, on the communications director at the New Patriotic Party, and I said, Nanado Dankwa for the campaign. That is that. Dr. Atta Kennedy, right after the elections, and a consultation, in fact, consulted Uncle Ben Epson of Daily Dispatch, and of course, Ayabuafo, GJ chairman, or consultant say he want to write a book. Now, or can be defined the reason why MPP lost the election. Omo Bonichidom and Ocho book no Tunidin chasing the elephant into the bush. The politics of complacency, chasing the elephant into the bush. The politics of complacency and Ocho book no. Now Ocho book no we no. Ukai book na. There was a revelations in the book. I'm telling you, say it's mind blowing. I'm say unya book ni being NTA and share kono kope bito a bit me a boy, especially if you're a political student or a student of current affairs, and as you're a politician, you still have to read that book. Okay, let's start the journey of that story. Let's start the journey of that story quickly. Let's go and see the great of Nana Akufo-Addo. Yes, this is the great. Mr. Akabet me a poemu kakra at the so that they will appreciate and see all the beautiful personalities that you want. Okay, this is Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. This is President Mills and the late Jerry John Rawlings and President Kufuor Nsunie and Dr. Bawumia and a papa we see a fan of professor or Dr. Larry Gibson. Okay, Larry Gibson, Dr. Larry Gibson, a law professor at University of Maryland, Baltimore, and also a poster or a political scientist. Okay, that's it. 7 months before the 2008 elections, New Patriotic Party, Eko Kofa sa papa ye by Mr. Larry Gibson. The Larry Gibson, Papa Nana Nifuni Awasino. So I'm going Larry Gibson by say on Bambay research. Now on Chabeso, I picture the background echo it must me draw attention. So let's come back. Obokofa Larry Gibson by say on Bambay research. No more share the chances of New Patriotic Party. The chances of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The 2008 election. So this is what happened according to the chasing elephant into the bush from Mr. Dr. Atta Kennedy. Okay. Papa ne buy and obey research. But before that, let me say that Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo at that time, no one choose Dr. Bawumia as his running mate. Now, choose Dr. Bawumia, or choose Dr. Bawumia ahead of Professor Amaya Kufi Malik Yakubu, the late Alhaji MND Jawula, and of course Alhaji Haruna of Metro TV. Okay. To otusu sankofo omnina obobnina to be and Haja Alima Mahama obobnina to otusu Dr. Baumia. No otusu Dr. Baumia, let me stand here. Otusu Dr. Baumiano, he defended our MPP for him say Dr. Baumia a prospect Oshana Nisikasem economics or a very good and a former deputy governor of Bank of Ghana Utie now or say Dr. Baumia is very good and I face he's bringing Dr. Baumia to continue the legacy of Alu Mahama. Say Alu Mahama, the idea of MPP, they say, Oba MPP, but there are a lot of northerners in the MPP. But MPP are not making strides in the northern part of the country. So you brought Dr. Baumia in order, say, in the northern part of the country, no, MPP be making strides, not only neutralizing the northern part of the country. Okay. So they brought Larry Gibson to do the research. So Larry Gibson came and obey research no kakra owie no and ofre Gabi Ochedakon Madam Oboshi Saikofi, former information minister, Mr. Oforiata and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and on who briefed them separately or brief and offer the team of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Jacob Belamte, Mr. Dan Boche after Kennedy and all of them or do amu natna on bisa say okay se sisia obisa o say sisia se kamnama ho kwan say President Kufuor and President Mahama omo tenasi na yeto omo so aba Ghana sisia 2008 no yeto omo so aba why ne be wini then all the MPP gurus say oh no President Kufuor be wini President Mahama President Rawlings obewini adenti obewini because they think say President Kufuor ebuamamoni ye o showed all the economic indicators no President Kufuor aya all the economic indicators because what the inflation every 48 point something percent what the about 17 point something percent 18.3% as of 2008 what the leap at the aba what the that's the poverty alleviation what the aba what the school feeding aba or the free maternal care aba or the metro mass transit aba or the national health insurance aba or the capitation grant on and on why your project jet project interchanges in all that all ranges so all the compare this here President Kufuor will win President Mahama. Then Larry Gibson told them, no. The research that I did, XM say, President Rawlings, and then 2008, you're doing President Kufuor, President Rawlings will win. And he explained that, look, President Rawlings had been president and as a head of state from 1981 to 1992, and from 1992 to 2001, as a civilian president, leader, you understand for 20 years and what did Ghana so the dino I was so say President Kufuor despite that President Kufuor ababaye your father say president for 8 years President Rawlings and of course almost the new NPP newspapers always they talk about President Rawlings it will be sure even delegate quite a point here for delegate for Delhi Rawlings so President Rawlings people still see President Rawlings as popular than President Kufuor. Okay, then he asked them again, say, okay, Sisi Asia Kasa and another down Kwakufado. One President Mills, you do draw Sisi Akakotwaba, why the Bewini? Then the team no catch and say, you don't question another down Kwakufado will win. Because another down Kwakufado, you attorney general. I face one be the criminal libel law editor was a foreign minister, and after President Kufuor, the Duma Wayanwa, a better cover another down Kwakufado. So you win. President Mills, I want to catch up. So no. Research in my NHS say President Mills is popular than another than Kufuor. Why? Because President Mills had been on the ballot paper, the ballot sheet for so many times. 1996, the year 2000, the 2004, and of course 2008. Or Sababa top ballot sheet no so and this is for marketing. It's the Dino and the so on Kufuor. And the sympathy votes and all that. So they are marketing for over from 1996 to the year 2012 good years. And the NDC for their marketing, your friend say, Professor Mills, NDC to today. So Professor Mills will win. That is what Larry Gibson told them, according to chasing elephant into the bush. Okay, so a month later, the poll was reviewed, and the poll review, who said, the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo was advancing kakra, say he will win the election. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo will win the election. That is the first one, but he wouldn't be able to attain the 50+1 votes. It's go to second round, and the second round no said MPP for any careful, then it will go to President Mills because the MPP will lose the parliamentary. The MPP will lose parliamentary, and of course 27% of Nkofobi and decided nipa on that to Abadiaman. So 27% they will decide in the second round. That is what Larry Gibson told the team. You understand? So according to them, Larry Gibson just said, Professor Mills is popular, no a popular chair Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo also said that he brought Dr. Bawumia to go and neutralize the northern region. But MPP for who said that Larry Gibson crucial, then they started branding Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo again and ignored Dr. Bawumia. They ignored Dr. Bawumia because Dr. Bawumia at that time, he was green. Politics, you understand? So he was the one that should have been branded. Seriously, see a body chidom near Tonoma Ghana for, because election, it is not only the flag bearer alone that can win the election for you. That is why we choose a running mate. So the running mate also counts, because somebody can also watch the running mate to vote for the party. But they ignored Dr. Bawumia and started branding Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to become a household name in order to neutralize or override the popularity of President Mills. Anye, you get me? Anye. So, Dr. Bawumia, sorry, I'm all over the place. Dr. Bawumia, no, the castle on neutralizing the northern region. The northern region, Dr. Bawumia gave an abysmal performance in the northern region in 2008. Despite that, in the 2004 and 2008, the difference was 2008 MPP was ahead. Kakra. When we go to 2012, it wasn't good. Though in the 2008, their seats are no more about 4 seats, appreciated to 11 seats in 2012. But in the presidential and all that, they're not MPP for expecting in the seats. Any your friend say the presidential, they did not get it. How ne esenko omunyano. You understand? It means that Dr. Bawumia gave an abysmal performance in the 2012 and 2011, sorry, in 2008, because the attention was not on Dr. Bawumia. The attention was not on Dr. Bawumia. Now listen to me again. After the 2012 election, the MPP realized that what Larry Gibson said in 2008 was real. So that's this time around, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Ababaye running mates, Wababaye flag bearer in 2008, and 2012 he lost. So 2016, ne ebeye 3 times that, 12 years, 3 times that Waba appear on the balance sheet. As for that one, they were popular. So let us start branding Dr. Bawumia. I'm connecting it to Nano Pokwadjman. Let's start branding Dr. Bawumia. Beyond your first and another Dankwa Akufo-Addo, because we have seen Akufo-Addo in 2008, we have seen Akufo-Addo in 2012, we are going to see Akufo-Addo in 2016, and since then Akufo-Addo was all over the place. So let's start branding Dr. Bawumia. So after the election petition in 2013, then MPP realized that Dr. Bawumia has become the darling boy of the party. Then they start branding Dr. Bawumia. How did they brand Dr. Bawumia? Started organizing lectures and forums, attacking the NDC, asking questions that Dr. Amisa Atta was not able to answer. Those questions and son or the room and on and on and on. Dr. Bawumia, time of President Mahama, was trying to push the election into the infrastructures. Dr. Bawumia was also drawing the election, pushing the election into the economics. or the doom saw can't the economic indicators, the exchange rate, the inflation, all that, and organizing. Then people started knowing Dr. Bawumia. So Dr. Bawumia won the election for NPP in 2016. Bring down Opoku-Agyeman back. Bring down Opoku-Agyeman back for me, please. So the NDC, yes, this is not Opoku-Agyeman. So the NDC, what they ought to do now is that they need to brand this woman beyond President Mahama. Because President Mahama, we have seen President Mahama in 2008, 2012, 2016 and 2024 times that President Mahama has been on the ballot sheet for National Democratic Congress. Because 2008 he was a running mate, and according to the Ghana Constitution Article 61, the candidate or filer your friend say and the running mate the count so President Mahama 2008, 2012, 2016 and 2020. So you don't need to rebrand and trumpet the gospel of President Mahama again, but Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Now President Mahama says that Nana Opoku-Agyeman is going to be in charge of gender health. And of course, what one again? Gender health and what? Gender health. And you understand? Now listen to me. And you have to find the refi. Gender health and Bakosaka will be okay. And tell me. Then Nana Opoku-Agyeman should start organizing forums, lectures, and start lecturing and asking questions. Attacking the new patriotic party. When I say attack, not to insult them, but start asking questions, attacking them. Say, hifa and amodo money kono education. In fact, yes, education so can be education. Or start to ask questions, so that the Nana Opoku-Agyeman name will be the household name. They should start branding Nana Opoku-Agyeman beyond she's a woman, so a mother to about the man. It should be a branded beyond Article 61 of Ghana, Article 60 Clause 6 of the Ghana Constitution that says that if the president or resign and also or yare near declare incapacitated. And I say, or you're incapacitated, then Nana Opoku-Agyeman is competent enough to take over from that president. And Article 60, Clause 8 again says that if the president travels, the vice president takes over. They should brand her to let Ghanaian know there. Fine, the president took over. This woman is capable of taking over from President Mahama. That's how it's supposed to be. Or your bar, that wouldn't wash. Take it from me, or your bar, that would wash. Now, let me prove to you. Let's go and watch the gender distribution of Electoral Commission. In the year 2020, the gender distribution of Electoral Commission in the year 2020. The gender distribution of Electoral Commission made us to understand, okay, this Electoral Commission, gender distribution of valid voters in the Ghana as of 2020. I say, as of 2020, there were over 70 million valid voters in Ghana, out of which the majority were females, around 8.8 million people. Moreover, valid male voters in the country added up to over 8.2 million, which is 48.26% of the eligible voters. Overall, in Ghana, citizens have to be 80 years or older to be eligible to vote. Okay, that's it. So, Obaso Chayen say, as of 2020, year 12 and I say, Nani Palma valid voters are meeting at 70 million. Emu 8.8 million people, and a year a ma, and 8.2 million a year a member. So, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, say because of so your banty or your banty and mother to about the amana. I can be reflecting in the year 2000, the year 2020, because the year 2020, my 8.8 million and the register, and those I can bet me a man no Opoku-Agyeman, and I say end this every election. They should brand the woman, and say beyond this. They should brand it beyond or your bar on the Tuabadiaman. That's all. And let's go and watch the Sisterhood Global Research. The Sisterhood Global Research. Okay, this is the Twisted Sisterhood book. This book, the my sister will be read ever since. Okay, that's it. This book was written, it's a survey survey here was US, but it is a global survey. The global survey conducted by Kelly Valen. This woman, I find Kelly Valen, say women are their own worst enemies. Steady finds. This article is the 13 years old. They say, and that 13 years. Or say the Twisted Sisterhood book says 90% of women have felt mean and negative undercurrents from other women. Just say a man kasa, a your one kasa enemy. Oba se oba ekoswa eye ne yanko oba eya dan se bema ekoswa eno ne yanko bema eso eya. It's about 90%. This is not restricted to your friends say US, but it's a global research that Kelly Valen the Twisted Sisterhood book no kadetray say a man kasa your man kasa enemy. So please let us watch that. And of course, if say a ma and conform embrace a ma as you say ma be this country so I'm telling you about facts that Nana Akufo-Addo Rollins will have made a stride in the year 2020 election and the 2016 election. I'm telling you about fact. Eva Loco for PPP, they were not where to be found after the elections. So the NDC needs to brand this woman. Mama started organizing lectures on baby everywhere. We should see Nano Pokwajiman or ask questions on Busad Napo as education minister, former education minister, Aduchum, education minister, Obusa more questions, education baby free Ababedu and all that, the health, the gender. Baby, so start to boost that question so that the woman jobs, restrict to the lectures. Okay, thank you very much. We're going to talk about. We have 3 items to talk about, but let me say a brain to me. But we'll talk about Sawabi here. We'll talk about Sawabi here, and also time that BT. But you have messages.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna read messages. Okay, let's read a couple of messages. Then move on. Do you have messages? Go ahead.
Okay. From Honorable Akwesi AJ Mensah of Asechirwa near Efidia, say good afternoon, Nana Frimpong Ziega. Nana Opoku Agyeman has nothing to give to NDC to win election come 2024. No amount of propaganda evangelism will work against the victory of NDC. Nana Opoku Agyeman will redeem the position of the vice president. Kimu Una. So, Frimpong Ziega, do you also believe in the prophecy of Prophet 1, saying Bawumia can never be president in Ghana? Ali Boumaya Mohammed, at this point, the level of intellectualism Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman brings to the table is beyond human imagination. Indeed, the NDC is ready to take power and heal the wounded and almost dying country Ghana. Hashtag 24-hour economy. Aka Sokri Joseph. Mahama's nomination of a female leader and the first vice president of Ghana may be one of his strongest achievements. Yet, due to her impressive track record as Ghana's Minister for Education, from 2013 to 2017, when the Federation of African Women Educationalists, with its headquarters in Kenya, was looking for an African board chair and president from 2017 to 2003, they anonymously settled on Professor Opoku Agyeman. Hashtag John and Jane 2024, best choice for a better Ghana.
Kessben 92.9.
Okay, go ahead.
Edu Asari Sambo, we are not going to sit down aloof to be cheated again in this coming election. We are going to vote massive against this clueless government. Vote for development, vote for JM. Eben and Henson, this election should start from debating because all of them have wrongs and rights. So they should come and tell us how to right their wrongs. Akasokri Joseph again. Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman is a legend and a true professor. She is not like others. My problem of her speech is who will translate her speech correctly to Chairman Wontumi. Hashtag Johnny Jane 2024. Best choice and better Ghana.
I said what a very choosing about Okay. I have a couple of messages here. Let me continue from here. This one, Jed Liver, the boss Douglas J. While listening, all right, educate Dennis Minister Ba, or say education, do Asar Sami, or say his own lectures that he used to be sweating of has come back to hit him more to junk economy, and you expect the masses suffering Ghanaians to queue and vote for him. Dennis made a stabasa. I was saying, Massa, NDC don't have message, so don't worry yourself. Why do you have to say that? Alonga Osman, the boss, Massa, your analysis is over the bar because John Mahama came at once and won in 2008 as a running mate. So stop shouting and do your analysis. Where JDM was just MP, but was chose only in 2016. Okay, thank you very much. JDM was an MP. That time why assemblyman, why MP, why deputy minister. Why your friend is a senior minister, Ababe running mate. People knew him, and there was a change of government at that time. Okay, thank you very much. Who else again? More and more messages. Asare Samuel Edu or said the MPP will lose this election no matter the machination as a T depot. And the boss, please, who is this commentator? Okay, thank you very much. Because of time factor. Next week, Asiedu Ketia, but Asiedu Ketia, and I will take it next week. Next week, we'll deal with Asiedu Ketia as an kind. We are NDC near Manenya or Dajune Pa is a very serious assembly of kind of. Okay, but before that, let's go and see Sawa Ami here. Let's treat that. Yes. We have just about 7 minutes to go. Yes, Sawa Ami here. Yes, this is our sister Sewami here of GH1 TV, and of course this is Henry Fitz and then the wife and Nanaba Anamwa. Now, about 3 weeks ago into a month, something happened in this country. There was a nude video be a war outsider. Yenuaba Sewami and yes, suspect say yes, Sewami here, and this our papa will say your friend Henry Fitz, and it was your friend is a video. Then, Sawabi here went to police station to lodge a complaint. Say, and Kofobi started some person extorted sika edifin hon. So on Jessica be no mu kutali video be. So I'm fast video now. So I'm more musika, more able leak that video. So acquire police complaint. So that police complaint actually and say then we confirm say that video no. I want to be maybe no side video no. And you know say why I'm here. That's why you complain here confirmation. Okay, that's it. It's on and on and on. And this man also came and say video no and you only leak that video no. Adeya or say ono call dinner be or baby no be din komo enti o ja ne phones edigu nipa ne car so omu din komo na ne ref the phones no and nipa no pua wo de otu car ne koy enti tama omo ye checks na koy ye ina no phone car ne buy na se ne phone no enka ho biem eno sa da nchen a omo koy CCTV camera wo sa hotel ho no ana se venue no omo kokoye sa de no kire se ne kre se wo ja phone no e wa branch ne car so to no kire se enyo and leaky that video no. That is that. Now, on and on and on. GH1 for the release about Bontin, before commenting, social media all over the place. Everybody was talking about Sewami here. Then Sewami here at the apology letter at the Ababontin were apologized to Ghana for apologized to a. Then let me tell you something. I'm coming to say something to Sewami here. Let's go and read that apology letter quickly. Yeah, we did that apology letter. Then I come back and tell Sewami here something. Over the weekend, this is the apology letter from Sewami here. Or Debeto and the X and the Facebook. Because on April 2, 2024, someone posted an intimate video of me on the internet. This came almost 5 months after threats and extortion, along with effort by the police to bring the extortions to book. The video, which was made 5 years ago, has severely embarrassed me, my family, and my loved ones. It has also exposed my employers and the businesses and brands I represent to embarrassment. Additionally, the video has been a source of frustration to all who have been my support, inspiration, and encouragement throughout my journey in the media. At the time 5 years ago, I considerably underestimated the extent of my influence, my potentials, what I will become, and what I will come to represent to this society. Sincerely, I say sorry for the embarrassment, disappointment, and frustration which this matter has caused to my family and loved ones, to the distinguished businesses and brands I represent, and to you. In all, I have learned deeply useful lessons for the future. Thank you. Sewa mi here April 24, 2024. Tewa mi here person say 20 April 2 no obi pursue video bi ano wom na nkofo we person mo gisika fi no was 5 years ago and blah 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 blah. No so person say sa de na wo ye no say no onim say dachi obeji din sa no onim say dachi obewe influence sa no onimu a anka wanye sa ade no ode chopa kase pa edema brands ono no ye ambassador edema omo afo odema wo so so a wo hwa misisi a and ne fans ni na and on and on and on. Now listen to me. So why me here onya Ghana for bibia to apologize to them. Onya Ghana for bibia. Though fine, she can choose to do that. But onya Ghana for bibia, we apologize to let me say it again. Nebuchadnezzar for we apologize to Nebuchadnezzar and the loved ones. But so why me here left something. She left something because next Fitz, Henry Fitz, na wife no na wife no edi kan will be say or apologize to Henry Fitz na wife. Because according to the story, bring their photos back quickly. Yes, I'm sure all photos need be okay. Yes, this is Henry Fitz and the wife ni. Now abrante we say according to omo munim no e okofo bia che say o wiskapa or your business mugu businessman o wiskapa nsem and will be that's fine. Etu oba ba ye wedding no na omo ba ba ye wedding and the wife na ka say in order say wedding be memorable one e be man kofo akai wedding na be number 1 about this country no sanete dia on invite opesenka na na ba na moa ene sewa me here ene bebe MC of the program. So the man Henry Fitz no found and sewa me here and na ba na moa so omba bebe ye fere say MC. As I said, I left the video. We should have watched the video. Yeah, video no ho but tell me say bronity no yetimi ni video no the video na sewa me here ene na ba na moa MC sa wedding no ababa one request is any kunu kofa ombramba be but no kunu kofa omba be no after the wedding no that 5 years no then so why me here had an amorous with Henry Fitz so ne no ono no request is yen kofa se why me here ene na ba na mo amra no o pachawa o pagana fo achawa no akwa twa ne yire naja. You should have added the woman. I said, "How do woman come now? Part the child because what cost you dearly." Say, "Yes, brebra ma and kamania ma." Say, "Kwamba be can't you kunu say on the fa who and another banamwa." Ebia kasadi and cry ma. And I said, "Be brebra and now only face no Henry face ne and Canada and sana ababa one beka e catch you kunu say on the fa mubra." It will patch on ne se ka osaka se woman no ubodi din minim ni din woman no ye fere say Henry Fitz ni na yi ne yire no se ka opa ne chana obodi ni din ka se ababawa osusu be pa o chaw se anka me ya se wabusua anase me se waware. That's it. But baby odini nam no me brand ambassadors and all this time opa mo chono ka so me you adi kro me you adi opa mo chono mo catch us say and nay we to do the fiakaya if they want they will do it. But after God asking God for forgiveness, the next person is our panatransan wa pagana for ne wa dofwa this woman. And to the letter no, the apology letter no, something is missing. This woman is like yes panacho. That's it. Do you have another messages? Check it for me. Okay, let's go. Say yeah, brand crash maybe. It's here no. And that's like you two for all right. Okotoko hine. You too for all right. Let's read more messages about all right. Rabbi to Abdullah Diaba also from landlord Boga Delay. What's on a tentent was it the NDC has never produced sloganarian leadership or a talkative as a president. Professor Jane, she didn't talk empty stuff. Her speech is creativity. Creatively laced with facts. The current government is the typical example of talk is cheap. They are a waste of everyone's time. Ayuko, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. We also Nana Fosu say, hello Nana from Ziega, please can I have your contact? Okay, thank you. Call me, catch me on Facebook, I'll give it to you. Alonga Osman, so the Nediaba, you ready that. On and on. Okay, God liver, Adiaba, Douglas Jar. While listening, okay, so be a cancer be and omo kontoka mass amogobo also redo message Douglas Jar so said Ediaba and Akasokri Joseph Ediaba Sandra Benefo you see the lies of NPP. Some say 4 years, some say 3 years, and you here say it's 2 years. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, do you have it? Read your one message now, Yankosia.
Abbas. Good afternoon, Professor Ziega. The NDC is winning this year's election at all costs. The incompetent and the deception of Bawumia will cause his defeat. Greetings to Honorable Asarabidi Akofe, incoming MP for Frenso South constituency. Ziega, all the way from Gabriel Owusu.
Okay. All right. Adwa Sare Samuel so Ediaba. Or say his lectures, okay, I have already read it. Okay, Gebra, Owusu, and our kind of see all the way. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I said I see a pet to or 2 4 say to the second. Maybe some montage, you bet you montage and Sunny Aqua. Quickly, let you montage, your honor or 2 4 near celebrating, yes, montage, just a few minutes.